We all know that Bernie Sanders' platform is about freedom, it's about dignity, and it's about 21st century patriotism. Today, I want to cut through the noise, through the mislabels and mischaracterizations. I want to talk today about facts. Let's start with Medicare for all. Every time someone says that Medicare for all is not affordable, I want us to ask them, how is the current system affordable with its $59 million payout to Aetna CEO, its $350 billion giveaway to Big Pharma, and its $49 trillion cost to the American economy. Medicare for all will reduce these costs. It will reduce the cost for every family. So they won't have to pay a $6,000 premium, and it will reduce the cost for our country. But Medicare for all is also about freedom. It's about the freedom of an entrepreneur to dream about starting a business without fearing that her family will lose health care. It's about the freedom of an employee to change jobs without worrying about losing his doctor. It's about the freedom of a mother to take care of her sick child without fearing that the hospital bills will pile up. And it's about the freedom of every American, every one of us, to have the basic health care, so our most basic right, the right to pursue happiness, has any meaning. Medicare for all is about freedom. Now, Bernie Sanders is also about the dignity of every worker. This is just common sense. Let me tell you what I think it means. If you're a billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar company, and if you have a billionaire CEO who feels entitled enough and rich enough to write himself a check to run for president of the United States, you may want to consider paying your employees a $15 wage. Here's some free advice for Howard. Instead of all the fancy consultants you put on your payroll, why not pay your employees more than $10.61? Bernie Sanders has fought and delivered for $15 wages for Amazon. He fought and delivered for $15 wages for Disney. And when he's president of the United States, he will fight and deliver for $15 at Walmart, $15 at Burger King, $15 at every Fortune 500 company in the United States. Now, Bernie Sanders is also about patriotism. And this is important. He rejects the idea of military interventionism with his work on Yemen. Did you know that Donald Trump's current budget has a $165 billion for an overseas contingency war fund. It's literally a slush fund for future wars. Now let me be clear. Not a single Democrat, not a single presidential candidate should vote or support Trump's military budget increases. You know what Bernie Sanders would do with that $165 billion? He would use it to pay for free college. To pay for doubling the National Science Foundation budget. To pay for doubling the National Institute of Health's budget. And you know what? He'd still have money left over. But you see, my friends, we're at a crossroads about how we build a strong America for the 21st century. If you believe, like I do, that we need a leader who will build America up instead of tearing other people down, that we need a leader who will bring new prosperity to the very people and places that have been left behind, that we need a leader who sees the inequality, who sees the wounds of racism, who sees the division in our land, and who seeks to stitch back the soul of our nation, then I ask you to join me. Let's give our hearts to elect Bernie Sanders, the next President of the United States of America. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage campaign co-chairs